I decided to record this video to share some ideas on how you can make 2026 the best year of your life. Anyways, I'm recording from outdoor. It might not be the perfect. I changed the setting. Today I spent my day at one of the hotels in Kigali called Parkin Hotel. And it's my routine at the end of the year. I like to sit alone at a place and reflect on the ending year and plan. So if you look back in 2025, you can see wins and failures, losses. Maybe you didn't lose money, but maybe you lost temper. Or you didn't win a lottery, but you survived anyway. So it's a good time to think of what you did in the past and plan ahead for the next year. But here's the thing. If you want to really do something in 2026, maybe you want to improve your results, there's one thing you need to do. Like a software, like an application. If the software has to do more functions, it needs upgrades. Or if it's a software, an application, they need it to function better. It needs to be upgraded. So, in 2026, if you want to really do better, you want better results in your work, in your life, in your career, the first thing you need to do actually is to see what do you need to upgrade in your life so you can get the results you want. Otherwise, if you remain the way you are, you operate the way you operate, apparently next year will be the same. You'll get the same results. So this video, I want to share with you 3 critical upgrades you have to do in your mind, in your life, so that next year, 2026, can be the best year of your life. Anyways, if you are new to this channel, my name is Eric Nitanga. I'm a medical doctor by profession, and I work as a junior researcher at the University of Global Health Equity. On this platform, I share ideas on career growth, on better communication, just things I'm learning that help me, that can help you actually to achieve success. So, thank you if you have subscribed here. We've been together all these years. And if you have not, subscribe and stay in touch. So the first upgrade that you have to make is the upgrade of your goals. I've realized really when you set goals, it's not a guarantee you're going to achieve every goal. But if you don't set a goal, you have made it clear that you won't achieve it. Then I started thinking, why do people set small goals? The truth is, setting big goals, it's signing up for bigger responsibilities, hard work. So in my opinion, people tend to set goals because they are lazy, they are avoiding stress of pursuing big dreams. So the first upgrade you have to make in your life, if you have to change next year to get better results, is upgrade your goals, actually what you want. If you have never set goals before, there are 4 goals you have to set for next year. It will help you. 1, goal around what do you want to do, the actions you want to take, the skills you want to learn. That's first. Also set a goal on what do you want to have. Resources, possessions. You want to have a car, you want to earn more money, you want to have maybe a new house. Set goals on what do you want to have. What do you want to do? What do you want to have? Again, set goals on where do you want to go. Experiences you want to have. Locations you want to travel. And lastly, after knowing what you want to do, what do you want to have, where do you want to go, you need to set a goal on who you want to be. Who do I want to be at the end of the year? This is around character and growth. Who do you want to become at the end of the year? So I hope this helps you to set some goals for yourself. Simple 4 steps. What do you want to do? What do you want to have? Where do you want to go? And who do you want to be? And try to dream big. Upgrade your goals because you have to chase something. So if you have been setting small goals for yourself, analyze and see if it's not just you're afraid to do the hard work of actually achieving the goals. So upgrade your goals. That's the first upgrade. And one of the ways to really upgrade your goals is to write them down. Like every year, I buy a diary. So I had this diary that I've been using for the last year. And today, let me show you. I bought a new diary. where I'm going to write the new things I want to do. So actually the research shows that if you write down your goals, you're halfway to make it. So writing down brings quality. So write your goals down and try to upgrade your goals. What do you want to have? Where do you want to go? Who do you want to be, and what do you want to do? And when you set big goals, it will help you actually to upgrade in other aspects of your life. Because big goals require big tasks, big plans, and doing things differently. So the first password for the best year is to set big goals. Then after setting big goals, the second upgrade you want to do in your life is upgrading your environment. You know, most people set goals and they don't achieve them, and they start motivated. They want to maybe be fit. First month they do exercise, but the second month they give up. So why? Sometimes the environment is not favoring. Here's the principle. Your environment beats your will. You might be willing to do things, but if your environment is not supporting, it's rather pushing you against in a different direction, you won't achieve it. So another upgrade is upgrading your environment. There are 3 environments you want to upgrade so that you can align your surroundings with your goals. 1 is your physical environment, where you live. Sometimes actually to achieve your goal, you need to relocate to go to a new city, but not necessarily that. Look in your house. Maybe you want to exercise. One of the things you have to bring in your environment is sportswear and shoes. Buy them so your environment is supporting you. Physical environment. Another environment you have to upgrade is your social environment. The people you hang out with. People say that there's a saying that you're an average of 5 people you spend much of your time with. So think about the people you stay with. If they are not people who support your goals and your dreams, probably this year you have to upgrade the friends you surround yourself with. That's around social environment. And another environment you have to upgrade is your virtual environment. This is around the information now. Really, information surround you, but your brain speaks signals. So you have to upgrade what you listen to. Make sure you listen to podcasts, music, content, books you read that actually align with your goals. So upgrade those environments. Your physical environment, make sure you are in a place which stimulates your mind, which give you signals to do actually what you want to do. Upgrade your social environment, your friends. Well, I'm not saying you drop some of your friends who you think they are not aligned with your goals, but don't allow them to influence you. So you need to be very strategic in upgrading your social environment and virtual information. Really surround yourself with information that inspire you. If you want money, surround yourself with information about money. I look back in this year, I remember when Google sent me the report of the information I consumed in the year. I realized in the first part, I consumed well-being information. I was focused on getting better or getting healthier. My information consumption showed what I was focused on. Then midway, I think in June, I was consuming a lot of business information. I was about to graduate my master's program and I was not sure what I'm gonna do next. I started thinking of starting a business and I consumed a lot of business information. YouTube showed it. And lastly, in the last part of the year, statistics. Now I was about to get a job in research and my master's was ending. So I consumed a lot of research information, statistics. So your information, your surroundings, your virtual environment influences the results. So upgrade your virtual environment. The last upgrade you have to make in your life to make the next year the best year of your life is your philosophy. So after upgrading your goals, upgrade your environment, you need to upgrade your mindset. Your philosophy is the way you judge your life, you judge things, you judge surroundings, and it really affects your results. Really, you have to work on your mind, your philosophy, the way you make decisions. Like one of the philosophies that I adopted recently when I was learning about actually how to do life is the philosophy of dealing with life the way it is, not the way I wish it was, or the way I want it to be, that I think it should. I realized life is hierarchical. There's always something at the top, something at the bottom. Every company has a CEO and the cleaners. And it's real life is like that. It's hierarchical. So you choose the way you be. I was like, I would deal with life the way it is. Instead of being at the bottom of hierarchy, why not be at the top? It's real that. I wish it was fair, things were balanced, but that's not what it is. So my philosophy is deal with life just real the way it is, not the way I think it should be or how I wish it was. Oh my god, my arm is tired. I have to change, sorry. So now let's continue on philosophy. So one of the major philosophies you have to work on in this year to upgrade on is philosophy around fear. Last few months I read the book Think and Grow Rich, and the book challenged me that there are 6 basic fears which can control your life if you don't learn how to control those fears. One is the fear of poverty. You know, fear of going broke and start from zero kind of limit your goals. You're like, you keep what you don't like because you're afraid to be poor. The second fear is fear of criticism. You know, people are afraid to be criticized, so they don't chase their dreams because the society doesn't approve that. Criticism is another big fear you have to deal with. Third, the fear of loss of love. People are afraid to lose love, so they can't really do undoable because they're afraid of that. It's a fear you have also to manage, to learn how to handle. Fear of illness, falling sick. Actually, some people are afraid of falling sick, that it makes them sick. You have to deal with that fear. And fourth is fear of old age. Oh, that's number 5 actually. Fear of growing old. You know, some people are afraid that they are paralyzed from old. And the last is the fear of death. People are afraid to die, that actually they don't really live their lives. Then philosophy around fear is to make a decision that those things, they can happen. For example, death. Know that at some point you will die anyways. So you shouldn't really let that fear control because it will happen nevertheless. Rather, you should focus on how you can live your life better. Loss of love. It's a fear, but making decision ahead of time that if I want love, it's great, but I can also live without it. That thing, that simple upgrade will change your life. So your philosophy is very, very important. The way you think, the way you handle things. Like one of the things I really pursue in my philosophy of life is freedom. Freedom of expression, freedom of spending my time where you want, the way you want, having control over my circumstances and doing my life on my terms. So it's a philosophy that I have embodied in my life. And it has so long influenced the way I decide my career pursuits, my engagements, so having that flexibility. So this year, invest in your philosophy. I recommend 2 books if you want to really improve your philosophy. You can start with a book called The 4 Agreement. This book will challenge the way actually your thoughts. You realize how you think actually was influenced by someone else. You didn't really create your thinking. Someone has injected thoughts in you and they control you. And you agreed. So The 4 Agreement, it's a great book to begin with. And also I recommend Think and Grow Rich. It's a book that I read and it turned me to look at the way if you're pursuing success, there are things you have to put in place. It's the best book on philosophy of success. So upgrade your philosophy. So those are 3 simple upgrades. If you can really upgrade them quickly, at the end of the day, you want to recognize yourself. 1, upgrade your goals. Look at yourself. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to have? Where do you want to go? Dream big. Don't settle for small things. Upgrade your environment. your physical environment. Where do you stay? Where you live? People. Then upgrade your social environment. People you hang out with. Because if you don't want to drink, why do you hang out with the drinkers? Honestly, if you want success, hang out with people who pursue success. They inspire you. And upgrade your virtual environment. The information you just surround yourself with, you consume, then upgrade your philosophy. These upgrades, they work like a software. As a software needs to be upgraded, your mind, your daily routines need to be upgraded if you want to operate better. Just like a software or an application needs new upgrades to function better. So thank you for watching this video. I hope these ideas helped you to start thinking on how to make next year, 2026, the best year. And I look forward to staying in touch, sharing ideas that help you grow and be better and achieve your goals. If you have not subscribed, remember to subscribe. And I want to take this moment to wish you a very, very happy new year, 2026. Make all the wishes you want. And I have one wish to make for you. May all your dreams come true. Ciao, ciao. See you in 2026.